Right, welcome ladies and gents. Dwayne Johnson has come out and spoken about his weight loss. I did a video on this, I think it was like 2 days ago now, where I said, hey, those that are concerned for his weight loss, don't be. It's actually quite healthy to lose weight. You know, the kind of weight that he lost, you know, excess musculature like that is a pressure on the body, which is true. And I said, hey, it might be for a role, who knows? But either way, it's actually quite healthy what he's doing. Turns out it is for a role. So everyone sort of, you know, throwing a hissy fit and crying about this or saying, oh, it's concerning. Some people even said, like, it looked like he had, like, I don't know, bowel cancer or something like that. Which is pretty wild. It's a wild thing. The people are like, oh, I hope he gets better. All this kind of stuff. Again, wild assumptions. All we had was, hey, look, he just came off the smashing machine and he's lost weight. That was it. Logic is you know, he wanted to lose weight because he has been on mountains of steroids for decades, and it's probably healthy for him to come off and, you know, actually lose some weight now. But turns out, yeah, it was for a role. So everyone was wrong who, you know, didn't say otherwise. But this is good for him because this is now, you know, in sort of the world of Hollywood and marketing, this has been really smart marketing wise, because, you know, he just left people to think and worry and wonder why he's lost so much weight. And then he's like, oh, it's actually for a role. And then people are like, well, what role is that? So quite smart, actually, to be honest. So anyway, let's take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe. If you are new here, do turn those bell notifications on. I realise I've not done a video like this for some time. And I probably won't do it again because it's weird to me to be chit-chatting in the corner. But I just want to hang a lantern on that and be like, yeah, soz. So this is an article on Variety. And yeah, was released late yesterday. Dwayne Johnson says weight loss is for a new acting role. He's going to be playing a 70-year-old man whose best friend is a chicken. Yeah. Okay. Again. What? I still have a long way to go, he says. So, yeah, he's going to get straight back on the sauce afterwards. Probably, maybe. Which is not really good for his health, but fine. Sure, you do you, mate. It's fine. So as it says here, having earned raves for bulking up to play the wrestler Mark Kerr in his MMA fighting prime for the Smashing Machine, Dwayne Johnson is about to undertake another radical transformation. He's shedding pounds to portray a whimsical, eccentric 70-something-year-old called Chicken Man in lizard music. What is this? I mean, hey, I'm all for original pieces. And he did come out and say, I realise I've been making movies for Hollywood or something like that. I can't remember how he phrased it. But effectively, what he was saying was he's made movies that he hasn't necessarily wanted to make. And now he's going to be making movies that he wants to personally make. Which I think is really good. It's really smart. You know, it's a way to diversify his portfolio of, you know, in his career. It's a very smart thing to do. I think this is good. I think it's good for him to start doing stuff like this. And certainly good Lord, this is one of them. This is just bizarre. So the film, which will reunite Johnson with the Smashing Machine director Benny Safdie, is an acting challenge that The Rock jumped at the chance to pull off. Benny pitched me this after, Johnson said during a career retrospective talk at the Toronto Film Festival on Monday, where the Smashing Machine will screen. And after about 45 minutes, this pitch ended and I said, I am your Chicken Man. I mean, I'm here for it. I love it. It's great. So Johnson, who had shed much of the 30 pounds of muscle he packed on as Kerr, still looked like he could bench press a Humvee. And he is still huge. Like, this is the thing. Like, when I did the video on it, I was like, guys, like, he's massive still. Like, he's still way bigger than a normal man. Way bigger than a traditional athlete would be. Like, he's still a big guy. You know, he's just not on mountains of steroids. And in fairness, he's still probably on some. Like, he's probably on, like, TRT doses. And he said, look, I still have a long way to go, he acknowledged. And I'm guessing this is what he means by shedding more weight. Like, he wants to lose even more weight. I'm so excited to get a chance to hopefully transform again like I was able to do in Smashing Machine. It means eating less chicken. And if anyone's ever like bulked up and stuff, the food can be a chore. Like it can be a chore. A few years ago, 2 years ago, I did a bodybuilding contest, and there is a video on the channel actually. I can't remember what it's called, but that shows my transformation as well. It's a lot of bloody work. It's just such a pain in the arse. You know, everyone thinks, oh yeah, eating so much food is great. Nah, man. Nah, it's really not. It's really not. You do get sick of the food. You really do. Yeah. It's not so much fun. Not so much fun. I mean, there are, harder things to do in life for sure than just eat food, but it can get quite laborious. Anyway, so the film is an adaptation of a Daniel Pinkwater novel and tells the story of a septuagenarian whose best friend is a 70-year-old chicken. Like the Smashing Machine, which has earned Oscar buzz for Johnson, it's an opportunity to subvert his action hero image. After starring in blockbusters like Jumanji and Fast 5, Johnson said he was ready to shake things up. And this is what he said. I felt for a few years I was pigeonholed because I allowed it to happen. Smashing Machine is for me. And that's kind of what he wants to do now, is make more films for him. So the sports drama doesn't shy away from showing the darker side of Kerr's story, including his toxic relationship with his girlfriend, played by Emily Blunt, and substance abuse struggles. It's about as far removed from Moana as one can get. You hope it's like, hey, we made this thing, Johnson said. We love it. We hope you do too. And if you don't, it's okay. Maybe you'll like the next thing. Not that Johnson is abandoning big budget crowd pleasers entirely. He revealed he'll be reteaming with Kevin Hart in Jumanji 3, which will start shooting in November. The films that I made in the past, I love them. I'll go back to making them again. But it just sounds like he's kind of rebalancing his career, which I think is it's just a super smart thing to do. It's a super smart thing to do. There's an age-old adage in Hollywood, which is you do one for the studio or one for your agents, and then you do one for yourself, right? So you do one to keep your agents happy, just like a big budget blockbuster, and then you do one for yourself, which is like low budget. You don't earn that much money from it, but it's more engaging from an acting perspective. So it's a way to just sink your teeth into something. So there you go. His weight loss was because he's going to play a chicken man. Not a sentence I thought I'd say. Ever. But there we go. Chicken Man The Rock. Which is kind of ironic, really. Or comical. He's going to be eating less chicken to play a chicken man. Funny.